Wow, that is impressive. You know, there's a lot of things that one can collect out there other than comics, and I guess one of the big collectibles is signatures. And usually when we're talking signatures, we're talking actors or, you know, movie actors or TV personalities.
Or in our world, basically artists, comic book artists and writers.
Yeah, exactly. But here we have like the
Holy
Grail of signatures.
Yeah, because Marilyn, she is one of the most popular actresses as far as collectability. And let's face it, the Yankees and their captain, Joe DiMaggio, like again, one of the autographs to have outside of somebody like Babe Ruth or Ty Cobb. But you got both of them here. So you've got Marilyn and Joe. And of course, people may or may not know that they were married briefly.
Yeah.
So, and it's actually surrounded by photos of, including quite intimate photos there from their wedding, and them sitting on a window bench there. And it's actually quite nicely framed. They did a great job matting it and framing it here, and really displaying it to the best advantage of it. And look at the signatures. Very bold, very nicely signed there, both of them together. I mean, wow.
So yeah, an original Marilyn Monroe signature, an original Joe DiMaggio signature. And what do you got there, Jose? What's that?
This is, of course, this is the most important aspect of the whole thing, because this is the examination report. I guess, you know, you could say like signatures, it's a bit of a minefield. You got to know what you're doing. And, you know, while you should not rely completely on the paperwork, it is important to have that peace of mind when you are spending significant amounts of money, knowing that the thing is authentic. So I always say, you know, a certificate of authenticity is only as good as the paper it's written on. So you want to make sure that it has the right provenance, as they say, so that, you know, the top people in the field have examined it and have given you a certified kind of ironclad that this is indeed 100% their signatures, which that report indicates.
Exactly, yeah. And especially when you're dealing with a signature like this, or signatures like these that can run, what, 10 to 15,000 in the market if you want to purchase.
Well, both of them together, I think that probably is a fair market value. I mean, separately maybe less, but together, because they were married for a very brief time. So finding their signatures together, that's the trick of it, okay? A Joe DiMaggio and a Marilyn Monroe are going to be expensive signatures anyway, but to find them both together, and it looks like from this that they were both signed on the same basically piece of paper. So in other words, it's from their time together, and they were only married very briefly. I think they were married under 2 calendar years. It was the thing, I mean, there was no happy ending there. He was retired, and he was somewhat possessive, and he didn't really want her to continue having a career, so obviously the marriage did not succeed. So the time where you can find signatures for both of them is going to be a very small window, and that's why it's important to have both of them there. That's going to increase the value of that.
Yeah. And Jose, let's see if you can catch this. Can you tell me what the most unique thing about this signature is?
That you're getting both signatures together, because outside of their marriage, and they were married a very brief time, after the fact, okay, he refused to sign his signature to anything that was related to Marilyn Monroe. So if somebody brought something that belonged to her that had her signature, he would refuse to sign it. He'd walk away.
He'd actually get up and walk away. Yeah.
It was too painful for him. I mean, he apparently really loved her, and you know, like I said, it really broke his heart apparently when they separated and divorced. So like he would have nothing to do with it. It's almost like he kind of put on his blinders and did not even want to think of her. So again, it's really important that both their signatures are together, because after, and you know, she passed away, you know, he would refuse to have sign anything to do with Marilyn.
So ultra rare.
Ultra rare to have them both there, both signatures together. That's what makes this piece.
Yeah, and so just one of the many cool things you can find here at Retro Rare Collectibles.